Let's play! Whoa! There we go. And the game will come up shortly because blah. Excuse me. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome to yet another stream of Chicken Police Painted Red. Damn, this music is fantastic, though. This music makes you want to drink a 40. I understand where you're coming from. Welcome to the stream, Crinks. Hope you enjoy your time here. Thank you for that follow earlier. So, in that last part of the stream, we were investigating more into what happened to Deborah, because we found her dead in Natasha's home. And it's like, or her weekend home. And we just are beginning chapter 2. Which, hey, we're going to a brothel, so everybody hold on to whatever you have. Because, yeah, look at all this. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is something, right? This thing. And Po Girl, hello, welcome to the stream, and I hope you enjoy your lurk. So, yeah, we are now in the sweltering Nile, I believe that's what it's called. And when we looked at Deborah's purse, she had a card for this. And then talking to Lewis, he's like, yeah, I know what that is. He goes here. So this is our next big lead. And yeah, we gotta start talking to people. We got the foxy lady, we got the receptionist, got a lemur lady and a dog dame, a bird fella. Bunch of pictures we gotta take a look at too. So, well, let's go just looking first, shall we?
These brides are elegant, just like Laszlo said.
Lewis,
What do you think could be the old rabbit's type? Fluffy tails, furry ears, a raspy tongue?
oh, for the love of all the gods, stop it.
But just think about it.
Please shut up, Marty.
I don't know why Marty's thinking so hard about why the hell a rabbit would like about this place, but hey.
How young is this girl? Damn.
This place is clucked up.
Do you think they're forced to do this?
Marty, we're not here for that. Just for the information we need.
Yeah, but you know what, Sonny? We're fortunate to be able to choose what we do with our lives, huh?
You are, Marty. You have the chance to work with Santino Featherland. Me, on the other hand.
Aha.
A fine young gal, that's for sure.
So, hopefully nothing really seedy or shady is going down here. If it is, I'm sure we'll put a stop to it as well.
She's what I call an exotic beauty.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Hey, every animal's the most beautiful thing in the world to someone.
Yeah, you're right.
Oof, I don't know about you, but I go weak in the knees for stripes.
Please, Marty, I don't want to know. And I don't care. Keep it to yourself. And let's get out of here quickly.
Can't I even talk to you anymore?
You can. Ask about the weather, or how's my lower back. Those two are even connected if you want to know.
Yeah, old fart.
I mean, it comes of age now, doesn't it? Hey there, Lyles. Welcome to the stream. You just got back from watching a movie with your father. Nice. What movie did you happen to watch, if you don't mind me asking?
Beauty is relative. Beauty.
Yeesh. That guy's stare gives me the creeps.
I can see why.
I've always told myself that birds are weird.
What did you just say?
Huh? What? Me? Nothing?
Is he a bouncer or a guest? I'd rather not ask.
Maybe both? Who knows?
Is he a bouncer?
Alright, what else we got? Take a look at here. I'll save the pictures for last. Before I even talk to the rest of the people, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything else. I don't see any collectibles either, so let's take a look at some of these pictures, like this tiger lady thing.
That woman, she's familiar.
Do you think it's her? The broad from the Bloody New Year's?
God damn it, Marty. Do you have to say it out loud? It gives me goosebumps.
Chicken bumps, more like.
Anyway, I don't know if it's really her. I always get confused by the exotic ones, but... yeah, maybe.
Honestly, it gives me the creeps.
Yeah, me too.
I hope we learn a little bit more regarding what happened that bloody New Year's, but we'll see.
Anyway, she's a very attractive gal, huh? And this photo is really something. Very, artistic.
You call that art?
This is what real art is about, Sonny. It's beautiful and mysterious.
Well, you should have seen the picture on Natasha's wall. Your heart would have skipped a beat for sure.
Wait, what picture? Talk to me.
Nothing. Forget it. It's not important.
Hey, you're not getting off that easily. I want to know.
No, my friend. You have to earn that.
You're a real bastard, you know?
I know, Marty.
Oh yeah, that picture was something for sure. So you went to go see Battles Without Honor or Humanity as a classic Japanese crime drama by Kenji Fukusaku, and that's the movie we watched tonight. Well, it was quite a pleasant surprise for me and your father was that the movie was actually an enormous inspiration of the Yakuza series, especially in the first game, which may nowadays be known as Kiwami 1. Interesting. I did not know that. Huh.
Maybe it is really her. Maybe it is.
All right, well, that's that picture. We got a couple over here. I mean, these are just something, right?
Holy fur. You swallowed so hard, the whole place shook.
Are you kidding me? I've never seen anything like this before. Is this even legal?
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. Vice?
You really must be joking. Vice in Clawville?
Okay, I was pulling your leg. But still, it's a little hot in here.
Oh, cool down, Marty. Don't even look over there. Remember Laura, your wonderful girlfriend, whom you love more than anything.
You don't need to tell me. All I'm thinking about is her.
With a hatchet in her hand.
More like my nuggets.
That's...
Glad to see that Sonny really enjoyed that. Pokebot, welcome to the stream as well. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. So I didn't realize I was a snake woman there.
Laura.
That's it, Marty. Just slowly turn away from the pictures.
Laura.
That's it.
Laura.
That's it.
So it doesn't matter which one I click on?
Laura,
okay.
That's...
Hey, as long as he's thinking about his girlfriend, then so be it. Wait a minute, do they eat chicken nuggets? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't want to get into that discussion. Who knows what the hell they do in this place anymore? I mean, there is predatory eating that happens in this game, and apparently cannibalism, so it's like, Or they eat meat substitutes. I don't know if other people actually have the real thing, but still. And then we got this picture. It's like, oh, okay.
I don't even know. Good gods.
Hey, keep it down, Marty.
I see it now. Of all that's furry.
Yes, it's very furry. Or more like, shaggy. This picture, this one's really artistic for a change. This picture.
All right, so I want to say that's all there is for pictures, at least, and anything we can look at. So let's go ahead and talk to Miss Foxy Lady over here and see what we can find out.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would you be so kind as to help me?
With pleasure, ma'am.
The zipper always comes down on my dress. Would you kindly zip it back up?
Can I, Sonny?
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for God's sake.
Happy to help, ma'am.
Oh, what a gallant young man.
Clucking lords.
Really? This is like what is this? Like a mini game of sorts? Let's not go too fast. Like a pro.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Marty, ma'am. Marty MacChicken.
Thank you, darling Marty. I'm much obliged.
Anytime, ma'am. Anytime.
Well, that was something. I did it. Yay! I got nothing out of it though. Yeah, I was playing a damn zip up the dress minigame apparently. Who is calling me? That looks like a telemarketer, so I'm gonna leave that one alone.
May I invite you gentlemen for a drink, perhaps?
No, thank you. We're in a hurry.
Oh.
May I...
No, thank you.
Oh.
Ah, damn. Well, he's upset. Can't do anything about it. Well, that was it for the Foxy Lady. I guess we'll talk to the receptionist now.
I think she must be the receptionist.
Bravo, Mr. Detective.
Why'd you have to be like that all the time?
Well, sometimes I seriously can't decide if you've become totally stupid over the years, or it just entertains you to act that way.
Well, that's a good question.
That's exactly what I mean. Maybe she knows something about Deborah, or the card that brought us here. Maybe she...
All right. Oh, streaming now. Quickly, try to scam him. That's what it seems like. It seems like anytime I'm actually streaming, that's when I get like a bunch of interruptions. Like I actually had my brother and sisters call me like 10 minutes ago. So it's like, out of all the times, you guys couldn't wait, so I'm gonna call them back during my break. That's what happened, guys. I mean, I have a life outside of this, so oh well.
My name is Day-Night Diamond. Welcome to the sweltering Nile, gentlemen.
Miss Diamond, I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and exceptionally wonderful stripes.
Marty, not now.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please excuse him. He doesn't visit places like this very often. Me neither, to be honest.
Oh, nothing to worry about, gentlemen. There's a first time for everyone.
You're absolutely right.
We're just interested in a certain lady called Deborah.
Deborah. We don't have any employees by that name right now, but if you want, any of our girls would love to be Deborah for a night.
No. Excuse me, you misunderstand. She doesn't work here.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me try to explain.
Please, I'm at your service. I'll gladly answer any of your questions.
You hear that, Sonny? Any questions?
Shut up, Marty.
I feel like I should have a damn counter anytime Sonny says, "Shut up, Marty." She has a damn sultry voice, by the way, but what's her name? Daylight? Like Daylight Diamond. Day-Night Diamond. That's a name. She's beautiful, calm, and professional, and probably a courtesan. Maybe. Pretty zebra receptionist behind the desk at the Nile. You know, it's funny, I haven't made any jokes yet regarding how this place is called the Sweltering Nile. You know, me being Egyptian, the Nile. Alright. Just figured I might as well get it out there. Alright. Let's talk to her just a little bit more, then we'll go ahead and ask some questions.
If you have a specific question, please, go ahead, officers.
Oh, you've noticed we're cops.
Please don't take this the wrong way, but it was evident the moment you turned up.
Should we take that as a compliment?
If you'd like.
I have something that'll interest her.
Don't be nasty, ladies and gentlemen. He's being like literally not nasty innuendo.
I wouldn't want to offend you, far from it, but it's evident you're from the police, even without this.
Is it that obvious?
No, it isn't. But, you know, here in the Nile, we have a keen eye for this kind of thing.
Right. I understand, ma'am. Do you know a gentleman named Louis C. Hayworth?
Of course I do. Mr. Hayworth is a regular guest at our establishment.
I see. How regular, if I may ask?
I can't give you any information about that. House policy.
We have that too. It's called the law, ma'am.
If you have any questions of that nature, please come back with a warrant.
Touche.
Does this list mean anything to you?
This? I'm not sure. No, nothing.
Don't you see some familiar names on there?
I do, but everybody knows those animals. Personally, I have no contact with any of them.
I see. Oh, thank you. Look, she gave this to us. The girl named Deborah, the one we asked you about.
I see.
Do you know what this is?
Of course. It's a membership card.
Was this person a regular here?
If this belonged to her, then yes. I can check for you. Please, the ladies will entertain you while you wait. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Much obliged.
All right. I guess we'll talk to them again, yeah? I will go through that door eventually, but hold on, wait a minute. All right.
May I invite you gentlemen for a drink, perhaps?
No, thank you. We're in a hurry.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, I thought that changed a little bit. So I just gotta look at them
Is he
again?
about beauty?
Maybe I do gotta go through that door.
I apologize for the wait. Please, come with me, gentlemen.
So you were successful.
My mistress, Madame Zavas, would like to meet you.
You mean that, Madame Savas?
As far as I know, there's only one of her, so yes,
Please, miss, take us to her.
with pleasure.
Is she a
Madame
crocodile?
Zavas was a legend in Clawville. Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, former member of the Council of 12, spy master, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother. First Ibn Wessler, now her. Honestly, tonight it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
All right, well, this mystery keeps getting more interesting. Yeah, she's a crocodile or alligator. I forgot like how you determine each one again. But yeah, I thought I'd do with like the actual teeth. I still forgot like which is what. The legendary spy and courtesan, Madame Zavas. She runs a brothel. We better be careful. Her reputation is known all throughout the wilderness. And they said she was a former member of the Council of 12, and I think we had a codex entry for that. Yeah. So basically, they, like, that 12 individuals kind of ran the country, I guess, along with the king, apparently, but I don't know. All right. That's really interesting now. Oh, yeah, so she is a crocodile. Her smile is fake. Her story is fake. But the danger is real. She's a spy and a courtesan who was already a legend when I was still just a little chick. There were tales about her beauty and her lethal coldness. Time never stopped for her either, but she doesn't seem any less dangerous than what the legends say. Now she spends her days as the owner of the luxury brothel, the Sweltering Nile. Alrighty. Well, before we talk to Miss Zavos there, I want to take a look around this place. Kind of dark in here, yeah? Tribal artifacts.
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so? It's the art of my people.
Crocodiles?
There are many kinds of crocodile in the wilderness, Mr. Featherland. This is the art of the Nilenites.
Ah, hence the name, the sweltering Nile.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland. My ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
Ah, interesting.
Thank you.
I mean, she seems nice, but I mean, that's the whole point, right?
Beautiful pieces for sure. They must be worth a fortune.
Take a look at this codex entry. The Nilenites is an ancient culture gone extinct. It used to be a huge, substantial empire in the southwestern tropical region of the wilderness. One famous, still living representative of this culture is Madame Zivas. Zivas, whatever. Legendary spy master and courtesan. Okay. A dead clock? Oh, this seems like a puzzle. Okay, you guys remember that. 11:45. I'm sure that, I mean, my puzzle instinct mind is like tingling right now.
Is that the time already?
Have you noticed your clock's not working?
How observant you are. That clock isn't meant to show the time. It's a decoration. A memento.
It's beautiful.
Indeed.
There's something weird about that clock. There's some...
I mean, this area right here is like, push it, but I can't do anything. So, we'll try to remember this if we can. So there's a picture of her. Now that's another like picture, because it's like body's great looking, and then head of a crocodile, you know? So it's like, I don't know.
What a painting. Congratulations, ma'am.
Marty.
Yes. It's beautiful indeed. It's more than 40 years old. You know, I was considered pretty then.
Oh, don't say that. You still look great, ma'am.
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies. Those days are long gone. Every age has its truth and its beauty. For me, beauty is not in the looks anymore.
I agree, ma'am.
Yes, this is the Zevas from the legends. Beautiful and deadly. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Every kind of book. Man, wait a minute. Interesting how there's a few of them that stand out. Owls Don't Blink, Slime and Punishment, 7 Pieces of My Mind, The Death of the Horse, 49 Years of the Reptile, One Key to the Animal Mind. Now, I'm sure, like, some of these books are puns or parodies of real-life books, like, isn't Slime and Punishment supposed to be like a play on Sin and Punishment or something like that? So, kind of cool.
There are books here on quite a variety of topics. That's quite a wide range of interests. That's quite a... There are books... That's quite a...
I'm going to click on each one just to make absolutely certain
there are books here.
That there's nothing different. Because you know these types of games, they'll do that to you to try to throw you off.
That's quite a...
Okay. Apparently nothing. I want to say that's everything in this room so far, besides talking to the madam. And I think it is. All right.
So she is the legendary Madame Zevas. Let me introduce myself properly, ma'am.
Mr. Zadino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner. The legend of the Chicken Police is always one step ahead of the Chicken Police.
Thank you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly? Here, on this night?
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague.
Belongs to an old friend of ours, whom we haven't seen for a long time here.
And the name?
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's confidential information. In my line of work, discretion is everything.
Well, you know, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything, but, as I said, discretion.
Look, ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your service. Ask your questions, and I'm going to answer to the best of my knowledge. As long as you're not wading through muddy waters.
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
I swim well, too.
All right. Yes, she is tall, and yes, Deborah. I don't know if you remember Nature, but she was like the first girl who came up to us in the very beginning of the game to let us know about needing help. She was killed in Natasha's weekend home, so we're like, what happened? So that's where we're at right now.
So, gentlemen, what do you want to know?
Let's see.
All right, let's go down the line here. See what's what. And yes, she was the Impala. Yes.
As I was saying, it belongs to us. Only our most valuable guests have one of these. And our employees, of course.
The employees, too. Good to know. Can you tell me if this card belonged to a guest or an employee?
No.
I thought so. Yes, thank you. Lewis Hayworth is a good friend of mine. It surprises me that he's a regular here.
You wouldn't believe our clientele. You would be shocked.
No doubt. Lewis, does he come here often?
Not so often.
Thank you for the vague answer, ma'am.
The mystery is thrilling. The thrill is life itself.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
Tell me, have you ever seen this list?
I have.
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the sweltering Nile?
It does, yes. But I can't tell you more about it. No.
Discretion is key.
Absolutely.
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about her.
Warm-hearted, protective, quick-tempered, fierce. Yes, fierce.
Thank you. Very useful.
This place isn't just our home with the girls. It's a sanctuary.
Really? How?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago. Unity, love, freedom.
Interbreeding?
That too, yes. Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
All right. Now, as we saw, the questioning has not popped up here. And you know what's interesting? Like, because I found out the last time we were questioning, we were able to retry to get the best score possible. Apparently, that's a new feature they included in the game. I guess it wasn't available when the game first launched, but then like a week or two later, they did a patch, and that's why it's there now. Because I could have sworn when we first played the game, when we were questioning Deborah, I'm like, I don't remember this feature being here. But yeah, it was something that was added on recently. So hopefully I get this on my first try. If not, then we have to keep rinse and repeating until we, because you guys know me. I'm a perfectionist in the sense I have to get the questions right. So here we are.
Deceit is everything to Zavos. She used to be a spy, so I'm gonna take her every word with a grain of salt.
Yeah, something tells me this is gonna be pretty hard, but we're gonna try our best.
Who's behind the legend, Miss Zavos? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you? You're not an easy one to fool.
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the truth.
So she's a deceptive and a survivor. Okay. I doubt the first question's gonna lead us anywhere because it's like, really? I don't know. I don't think she'll be upfront about that. Let's try the second question.
Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays?
You know, Mr. Featherland, those that are genuinely dedicated never care about danger. That's something you must know even better than I.
Do you think it's my loyalty that motivates me the most? If you do, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe you're not loyal to the police, Mr. Featherland, but you are to your own principles and ideals. Am I right?
That's true, but you're avoiding the question. Why did you stay in the king's employment after the scandals that are making half the city riot? What makes you still believe so much in the institution of monarchy?
You know, I always adapt, but only to a degree where I still don't have to give up myself and my ideals for the sake of survival.
You'd rather die then?
Maybe it would seem too dramatic or even romantic to you, but yes, exactly.
I'm sorry to doubt you, but I've always thought your kind was rather compromised.
Do you mean spies or crocodiles?
Spies, of course.
I must disappoint you, but there aren't many groups as loyal and unwavering as the spies, Mr. Featherland.
If you're telling me, ma'am, I believe you.
Okay, that was not a good question to ask. So, I'll have to keep that in mind next time. So, what is the Sweltering Nile? Is it really just a luxury brothel? Why did you decide to open one?
Why did you decide to open a brothel?
You know, this place used to be an orphanage. Then after the Great Avian Plague, a hatchery. Then young mothers lived here who had nowhere else to go. That's when I took over.
Young mothers and prostitutes. That feels like a sharp turn.
No, it didn't happen like that, of course. The process took 20 years, but one thing remains the same. I wanted to help girls who had nothing and no one. To help them.
And this was the best you could do, helping them sell their bodies.
You see things very superficially, Mr. Featherland. We're a family who helped each other even at the worst of times, took care of each other, and what's most important, survived. Yes, survive, no matter the cost.
And it's the cherry on top of the most treasured secrets of the rich and famous.
Very insightful, Mr. Featherland. There's truth to that. Knowledge is power, as they say. And we know a lot about powerful animals that could be used as weapons. Or the opposite. That could avert a war
I mean, we got +5 out of that, but I don't know if that was much. I'm trying to take notes on my end too, just in case I had to like redo this. But there we are.
If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right. Yes.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question, Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant, so she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here. She was part of our family, and we still love her very much.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Savas is a true survivor, always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
Okay. Well, that was really good information there. And although we're above the halfway mark there, I mean, this line of questioning could go really anywhere. And if we play to the part of her being dangerous, or being a survivor, you try to shape her in your image. Why'd you take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha. You try to protect her, but from what? Everyone in the city thinks you're dangerous. Why is that? I'm thinking of either 2 or 3. Like, because, like, she saw herself in her because of being a survivor, but maybe by her being a survivor, she knew she was in trouble. So I'm gonna go with the third line of questioning there. See where the hell that takes me.
You tried to protect her. From what?
Natasha came to me penniless, cold to the bone, and wounded. She was only 17 years old. Even if she were my enemy, I would have taken her in until she recovered. Yes, I'm like that. I was raised to be like that.
Haven't you seen any opportunities for profit? Or were you guided by pure animal goodness?
Is that so hard for you to believe?
I think that worldly women like you try to turn every position to their advantage. I hope I don't offend you.
On the contrary. But no. I didn't see any opportunities in a girl who could barely speak our language, who was starving and wounded and obviously running from something. In fact, I was taking unnecessary risks because of her.
Well, we got +5 out of it. I'm thinking there must have been a better question there to ask, but I'll keep it in mind. You're capable of anything to keep your secrets hidden, am I right? So you knew you were taking a risk, yet you still took her in. Why? Your so-called image is just a mask, isn't it? I mean, I could go for the third line of questioning there, because, you know, her being deceptive, but that seems kind of blunt, and I just don't think she's going to open up if I say that. Let's go with the second one.
You knew you were taking a risk, yet you still took her in. Why?
I don't know, Mr. Featherland. These things can't always be rationally explained. Not even when I've lived my whole life based on reason, on logic, almost every step calculated.
So Natasha came and turned your whole life upside down. She's like that, isn't she?
It's in her nature, yes. Poor thing can't help it. She's like a tornado. She usually takes everything with her.
That's quite an apt metaphor. But I have to agree.
Did she sweep you away, too?
I don't know yet, madam. I'm clinging firmly to the ground.
Man, you know that you're freaking infatuated with her, dude. Don't lie. Alright, so that was plus 10. That's actually pretty good. And, well, there's only this question left. Do you know where she came from?
Do you know where Natasha came from before Clawville?
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Stovos, and she belonged to the upper class of Stovonian social circles. She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protege's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. But nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stovonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland, yes. Curious. That's why I've always been rather fond of Natasha.
Did it touch you deeply when she left you?
Indeed, it did.
Zavos is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her proteges. If I concentrate on that, maybe she'll open up to me.
Okay. I can try that. Justin, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're doing well today. Alright, so she's protective, especially to her proteges. Why'd you let her leave a Wessler? Didn't it occur to you that you could exploit Natasha and Ibn's relationship? Have you kept in touch? I'm not sure. The second question seems like it might be a little rough to ask. But if she's so protective, why did she let her leave a Wessler? She must have known who the hell he was, yeah?
Why did you let her leave with Wessler?
What else could I have done? Wessler is a handsome, rich, powerful animal, and Natasha fell in love with him. If anything, I know you can't stand in the way of a woman in love. There's nothing more dangerous, Mr. Featherland.
I've been in this job for more than 20 years, but I haven't heard that one before.
You see? You learn something new every day if you have an open mind. Yes.
Okay, that was not the question to ask. Damn. Well. Whoops. Were you angry at her for leaving, afraid she might blab secrets? When was the last time you saw her? Well, the blabbing secrets might be a little blah. Let's go for the second one.
When was the last time you saw her, Madame Zavos?
Maybe around 2 months ago. There was a ball, attended by Ibn Wessler, his beautiful mate Natasha, and myself. Yes.
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant. She was in love. Yes, in her own unique way.
What do you mean?
You know Natasha loves on a different level than most Clawville women. Or most women in the wilderness, in fact. Maybe it's because of the Stovonian origins. Perhaps it's something else.
So you didn't notice anything strange about her?
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman positively floating above the ground, who previously used to stand on it with 2 feet.
I see. Thank you, madam.
I mean, that one helped a little bit. Welcome back, Jaden. Your room will have light for a while. Oh, because the batteries didn't work. If you can't change the lights, well, all right. So I got what, plus 10 for that? It's not bad. Well, all right. Let's ask this one.
How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do. Because you loved her.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, Detective? Yes, I can feel you have.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone. Even amongst all my friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you know this feeling very well.
Yes, you're right. Well, thank you for your time, madam.
Anytime, Detective. Yes, anytime.
So I don't think I got it all correct there. Oh, so freaking close. Well, I don't know. I got all the stars. So I don't know. I hope that doesn't mean anything. Like just because I didn't get the focus accuracy all the way up to 100. Damn. See, I don't know. You have a mint chocolate Kit Kat bar? Yeah, I've always been iffy about the mint chocolate. Like, I never... Anytime I had any type of mint chocolate, I feel like it didn't mesh well. But mint chocolate ice cream was pretty damn good last time I had it. I know, like, in Japan, they have, like, these insane freaking types of Kit Kats. And it's like, ooh, I want to try those. Okay. Like, I want to continue on because it says True Detective and all that, but I'm also looking at these final thoughts. It seems like it's almost perfect, but not all the way. Because it says Chicken Police back in action, still a bit weary, but untarnished. Good work. You know what? Screw this. I'm going to try it again. I apologize, guys, but I just got to see. Oh, see you later, nature. Thank you so much for coming out. You had the green tea and strawberry? Oh, that's insane.
Deceit.
I would love to try
Who's
the
I'm
strawberry
sure.
one. Now, I picked 2 last time. That wasn't good. Let me try 1.
Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays?
You know, Mr. Featherland, those that are genuinely dedicated never care about danger. That's something you must know even better than I.
Do you think it's my loyalty that motivates me the most? If you do, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe you're not loyal to the police, Mr. Featherland, but you are to your own principles and ideals. Am I right?
That's true, but you're avoiding the question. Why did you stay in the king's employment after
You know,
I'm so
do you?
spy? If you're
That was really bad. I feel like that second question, regardless, you're gonna take a hit. Now, unfortunately, I don't remember the big of a hit for the second, if I picked the second one. I may have to redo this a third time and go back to what I had originally. Like, this question, when I picked the second one, I got +5. What happens if I pick the first one?
What is the sweltering Nile? Is it really just a luxury brothel?
First of all, it's what it looks like. Luxurious relaxation with luxurious ladies and gentlemen. For wealthy ladies and gentlemen with luxurious needs.
And under the surface?
If you're insinuating that my girls are kind of spies, you're on the wrong track. On a very wrong track, to be precise.
Don't they have confidential information on almost all the wealthy bachelors of Clawville?
Bachelors? Don't be naive. Almost exclusively married men visit here.
Well, then my question is even more valid.
Of course, they know much. Many visit here who don't care about sex, Mr. Featherland. Some come here to talk. And meanwhile, they inadvertently say a lot about themselves.
Which makes them easy targets for blackmail, right?
It could, yes, but even the assumption is offensive.
Okay, that definitely was not good at all. I'm doing really bad this time around. And don't worry, Nature, I'm keeping track of the questions I asked just to see where I'm at. This I know I'm gonna do really bad here, but well, well, it is what it is.
If I go I do right.
So this one, I picked the third one. Actually, no. Holy crap! They are changing. They're changing the order. They're changing the order of these questions. Because what I have listed here, I picked number 3, but I know for a fact I chose you try to protect her from what? Oh no. That's not good. Well, I know that from trying to protect her from what? It gave me a +5. Let me try. Why'd you take her in?
Why did you take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha.
She was only 17 when she knocked on the rear entrance of the brothel on an unusually cold, rainy night. I opened the door myself.
Was Natasha alone?
Yes, completely alone. Her left arm was slashed with an ugly wound, and she was frozen to the bone, barefoot, only a thin nightgown on her.
Did she tell you what happened to her?
After I brought her into the house, warmed her up, and changed her into new clothes, that was the first thing I asked. But no, she didn't tell me. We became very good friends, but I still don't know what happened to her and where she came from, or how she knew about this place and the rear entrance.
And you weren't bothered by all those secrets?
That would have been very hypocritical of me, don't you think? No, it didn't bother me. I make a living out of secrets, Mr. Featherland.
I see.
So that was +10, right? So actually, that is a little bit better than me asking the other one I asked her. You try to protect her from what? But now here's the thing. I don't think I had this question before. Or no, I think I did, but according to my list here, it wasn't asked yet.
Do you know where it did it?
Indeed.
I feel like some of these are... I feel like I missed a question. Oh boy. This one... Yeah, this is weird. I think there's like 2 questions that were kind of skipped. No, there was a question that was skipped that gave me plus 10. So, I'm not sure why the hell that is. This one, I picked why'd you leave a Westler, and that wasn't a good one. Let me try. Did you keep in touch?
Have you kept in touch?
Only occasionally, Mr. Featherland. She writes to me every few weeks, and very rarely we talk on the phone. But I haven't heard from her in weeks. The truth is, I've started to worry about her.
Did she give no sign of being in trouble?
Never. No. Natasha's not the kind to talk about her feelings.
Yeah, I've noticed that myself.
Okay. That one worked nicely. And then... Ooh, wait a minute. This is actually a new question right here. When was the last time you saw her? Were you angry at her for leaving? No, actually, no. But see, they keep switching the order. Me asking her the last time she saw her, that gave me plus 10 as well.
What do you say? I see.
And then here's the last question.
Yes.
Yeah. Anytime.
I mean, I still technically, what's funny is one less question asked, but still the same focus accuracy. I just need to get it up to 100. I have to see. So that's fine. This one, oh shoot, I don't remember what I picked here. One of them was -10. What the hell did I pick the first time? I think it was the Royalist one, because I think asking about the King's Spy gave me -10.
Isn't it?
Being a Royalist, which one did I do?
If you're...
It's actually the same thing. So you're gonna take a hit. You're gonna take a hit no matter what if you pick that one. I think also this one gives me +5.
And you don't... Well, wait.
Okay, so obviously I'm not remembering what I did, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am just gonna pick whatever the hell comes to mind. This one... Why'd you take her in?
I see.
That was +10. This gives you plus something. And then... Have you kept in touch?
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw her?
I see. How did... yes. Yeah.
Anytime.
Man, I think I did worse there. No, it's still the damn same thing. Okay. One more time. I'm so sorry, guys. I gotta get up to a damn 100. So... Let me see. If I choose King Spy... No! King Spy was +10. My bad. That's why I wanted to choose. Okay. Ooh. Hey! That's a new option. Why is the identity of the card's owner so delicate?
Why is the identity of the card's owner so delicate, Miss Zavos?
You know, in my line of work, discretion is above everything. Yes. But of course, I have my own interest, like everybody else.
You mean every secret has its price?
Precisely, Mr. Featherland. But the price is not always measured in money.
Information. The most valuable thing for a spy.
I'm not a spy, Mr. Featherland, but in a way, you're right. A secret is such a valuable thing that I only exchange one secret for another.
Hey, that was actually a good one. That was a new option that came up because I asked the thing about being a real spy. I thought I asked that one before, but it didn't work out.
If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such...
Good.
Well, you are in...
Right. Save up.
Okay. This actually might be the one.
Why'd
you take her in?
I see.
Where'd she come from? Did you keep in touch?
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw her?
What do you say? I see.
How'd you
How
feel?
Yes. Yeah.
Anytime.
That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I was right when I look at the perfect job, the final thoughts, because the focus accuracy was at 90%, and it was like amazing, blah blah blah. You know, it's still great, you know, and still untarnished, but not perfect. That's what I was aiming for. Perfect job, exactly how you would have done it 10 years ago. Beware Clawville, Sonny and Featherland, Chicken Police are back in action. And, now that I remember, it wasn't Living Legend. It actually said True Detective when I had the 90% focus accuracy. Living Legend is what I want. I want, obviously, the all 5 stars, but definitely the 100% focus accuracy. So, I apologize that took way longer than needed, but I wasn't satisfied with what I was getting before. All right.
Please, gentlemen, wait here a moment. I would like to show you something that could help you.
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait.
Do you trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
Well, the clock, for sure. Is there anything else, though? I'm sure the books, too, or maybe they can change or something. But yeah, definitely want to take a look at those clocks. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, okay. Well, it was stuck at like 11:45, but obviously I'm gonna have to find a clue to what it should be. Something tells me it might be in the books.
Nothing interesting here. Yes.
Oh, yeah, I see it right now. 7:49. I'm thinking that's it.
These books are here for a reason. They mean something. These books.
So yeah, 7:49 is what I'm thinking is, or one key to the animal. Let's see, add it up maybe? 7 pieces of my mind, 49 years reptile, one key. Well, yeah, let's try 7:49, see what happens. So that's 7. Or would it be like kind of like this?
A hidden
Damn,
door.
I'm good.
Who'd have thought?
She is a legendary ex-spy.
Well, this is something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you, but riddles can be solved by anyone.
I don't think many animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the other thing is...
Maybe she wanted us to find it.
Exactly what I'm thinking. Who knows? Anyway, we're going in.
Ooh. Hello there, Zvitten. Welcome to the stream. Is this nugget and omelet? Maybe to some people, sure. We'll go in that secret door, but I'm going to do so when we come back from break. It's been about an hour, and I'd like to get up and stretch. Although, really quick, I would like to take a look at some new things opened up here. Natasha worked at the sweltering Nile brothel before Ibn Whistler discovered her and she got out of here. I think there was a couple new codex things opened up too. Yes. The Great Bird Flu, or the Great Avian Plague, was an epidemic that spread to the entire continent of Alteria and almost killed 40% of the world's avian population. In Clawville, the disease wreaked havoc, killing almost 50% of the city's avian population. Jesus. Finally, the bird flu was subdued by a vaccine developed by Averia and the establishment of several hatching houses, but the damage caused hasn't been repaired even to this day. I'm sure people can make jokes about what's happening now, but please don't. Hatching houses. After a great bird flu, several hatching houses were established in Clawville. These places were maternity wards, orphanages, hospitals, and homes for new mothers, but first and foremost, their most important function was to revive the city's avian population. The enterprise was slow but successful, and today almost a third of Clawville's population consists of several different species of birds. Alright. And we learned quite a bit more regarding Madame Zavas. Her and Natasha did not only know each other, but had a serious, close relationship. Not even she could trace every piece of Natasha's obscure past, even though she tried to utilize all her connections and influence in the matter. And it touched her deeply when Natasha, whom she loved like a daughter, left the Nile for Ibn Whistler. Now, sometimes it makes me wonder, maybe I didn't get all the personal info from the questioning, but I did what I could. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and take that break, and when I come back in like a few minutes, we'll go ahead and continue the game, see what the hell's behind that secret door, and take things from there. So, I will see you guys in a little bit.